Hey, what's up, everybody? Ross Quintana here, and today we're going to talk about the power of focus. Um, you know, every day I kind of, I have my own little regiment that I go through, and one of the things that I do is I love to learn. And so I will watch a video, I will read a post, and it's always inspiring. Like nothing inspires me more than growing and learning. I call that building your mental library. And I think that just like, it's kind of like watching a TV show. The more you watch it, right? Season 1, season 2, the characters develop, you start to love the show more, you know their quirks. The same can be said about your own mind as you grow and you develop and you see yourself changing. It's amazing. So take the time, before you start, just to invest every day into growing yourself. So today we're going to talk about the power of focus. And the power of focus, it started with a quote from a video that I saw from Simon Sinek. And he said, some people focus on the thing that they want, while other people focus on what's standing in their way. And to me, that struck me as really powerful. And many times, sometimes I'll have a little quote or something, and it's so easy to take that, right? When you're reading a whole blog post, everything's just a sentence. There's thousands. So why spend the time with anyone? It's just like people, actually. People just, they're surrounded by so many people on the internet, in their lives, and it's so easy to just kind of breeze past them and not understand the great value in taking the time to sit and talk with somebody and have a great conversation, a meaningful conversation, or take a quote or one sentence that's powerful and stay with it. You don't need to be so damn busy trying to get to the next thing that you don't get the most out of the thing that you have, right? It's like chew your food, you got to chew your food. You're so busy wanting the next bite, you're not getting all the flavor and enjoying everything for all the foodies out there out of the bite that you have. And so here's the deal. So it made me think that this is so powerful and this is affecting people, right? Because the things that they focus on, if you're focused on the barrier instead of what you want, which is on the other side of that obstacle, then all you're doing is you're being stuck. You're giving power to the thing that you focus on. And guess what you get more of? Whatever you focus on. So if you're a person that focuses on what's wrong, guess what you're going to see in the world? More of what's wrong. If you're a person who's focused on the problem with everything instead of solutions, then you're going to get more problems. You're going to be surrounded by problems. People are like this. The idea of the people who always are surrounded by drama. Why? Because they feed on it. This is what it is. And failure and success is the same way. If you focus on failure, right, and obstacles instead of success, smart people that help motivate you, and that includes yourself, putting you in that optimum mindset so that you can be amazing and go live an incredible life, right? Surround yourself with good things and get your focus on right things, because your focus, you have hundreds of ways that you focus and patterns that you focus in, and a lot of those are eroding you, right? You might have a focus of being selfish, right? Focusing on yourself instead of others. So as a communicator, maybe you suck as a communicator because all you're doing is talking. You're not listening. You're not talking in the context of, what do I think that person needs to hear? What adds value to that person? You're just trying to say what you think. And I see that all the time in this industry, that there's people up there, it's what I loved about Blab, actually. Part of their secret sauce was that the audience was more engaged. It was one of the first live streaming platforms that really brought your audience and made them a focal point where the way it was used, and not there was technology out there that let people come in. But what usually happened is there was a show, but then someone in the crowd ended up in the hot seat and jumps on camera, or they're sitting there in the comments. And that was the amazing, powerful thing. I didn't actually like some of the live streaming initially due to the very nature that it was you talking, and I didn't get to engage because I love the hell out of people. I love to engage with them. I love to interact with people. And Blab, right, moved the focus off of the broadcasting and made it more of a community. And just that one little piece of secret sauce changed everything. So think about your life. Think about the way that you focus and understand here's the key to success, right? Wherever your failures are, there's only one thing you need to do first, is be aware, right? People who aren't thinking about it or aren't aware, they can never solve their problems because they're not really aware of them. And that's a way a lot of people live their life. They're so busy with work, they're busy with this, they don't see that their kids hardly know them, they don't, or going into trouble because they're not really paying attention. They're living on their memory of people and of things. Oh yeah, my family life's great. Oh, my relationship's great. My work is great. My diet is great. My success and my direction in life is great. That it's not great. But they're living off the idea that maybe it was okay before, or maybe in their mind they thought it was great, so that's good enough, and they're not living in reality. So first become aware. Once you become aware of how you're focusing and what result it is, then when you have a bad result, you just flip it, right? If you're focused on the problem, flip it and start thinking about focusing on solutions. If you're being negative, focus on being positive. If you're being selfish, focus on being thoughtful. That one little piece will help you be very successful. I hope you guys have a killer day today and that you go out there